Good day, everyone. So today we will be doing the laboratory exercise number 2 entitled Gauss-Jordan method using MATLAB. So this activity will allow the student to implement Gauss-Jordan method using MATLAB, FreeMath, Mathematica, or similar software. So the objective for this activity is to construct a function script using MATLAB or similar softwares. Demonstrate your understanding in solving systems of linear equations, understanding and implement Gauss-Jordan method to find solution to systems of linear equations using the software. So, on this procedure, the pseudocode can be found in this reference. Oh, sorry. One moment, I have clicked some button. I have accidentally clicked a button here. So this is the pseudocode. And we will be solving this problem in MATLAB or similar software. So for me, I did not use MATLAB, but I have used a similar software which is called GNU Octane. So now, I will demonstrate first how to solve this manually. Just a preview, and then we will be proceeding on the code. And we will be also answering these questions after the coding. So now let's proceed with whiteboard first. So this is our problem. So our goal is to make this all one and make all of this, sorry, let's use another color, all of this and this, the value of 0. So to do that, I will show you a preview, but we will not go further because I have already solved this in my paper and I have already know the answers. So I will provide the answers and we will see if they are similar with our code in GNE Octane. So the first one is to make this all 0 because we need to make this all 1. So let's go first with our column 1. So let's just copy this. So 1, 3, 2, and 6. So how can we make this 0, 0, 0? So first, so -1. So R2 is equal to R2 plus R1. And then for R3, so 1. How can we make this 0? So we can use R1 again. So minus. So R3 minus R1. Next, R4. Let's just do the same with this. So R4 is equal to R4 minus R1. Now, let's proceed on the solving. So R2 of this column 1. So R2 is -1 plus R1, which is 1. So negative 1 plus 1. Let me write that. Negative 1 plus 1. Then R3, 1 minus R1, which is 1 minus 1. And R4, which is 1 minus 1 also. So this will be 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, and 0. Now we will be proceeding on the next. So R2 is 2. R3 is negative 2 and negative 4. And then we need plus, minus, minus. R1 is 2. So 2, negative 2, and negative 4. And then 2. So plus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Negative 2 minus negative 2. Sorry, 3. This is 3. So 2 plus, wait, let me correct that. Minus 3. That will be 2 plus 3, 5. Negative 2 minus 3, negative 5. And negative 4 minus 3, negative 7. So 5, negative 5, and negative 7. Next, this is 2. So we have for our third column, we have negative 1, negative 2, 2. Negative 1, negative 2, and we have the R1, which is 2. So plus, minus, minus 2, 2, and 2. Negative 1 plus 2, 1. Negative 2 minus 2, negative 4. And 2 minus 2 is 0. So 1, 4, 0. 1, negative 4, and 0. Next, fourth column. Let me adjust because we are so negative 4. So negative, the R2 is negative 3. 3, negative 5, and negative 2. Then plus, minus, minus, and 4. So negative 3 plus 4, 1. Negative 5 minus 4, negative 9, and negative 6. 1, negative 9, and negative 6. Lastly, this one. So we have negative 4, negative 10, negative 4, negative 10, negative 8. and plus, minus, minus 6. Our R1 is 6. That will be 2, negative 16, and negative 14. Negative 14. 2, negative 16, negative 14. So this is the new, and then you will copy that and proceed to the next step. So we'll copy this one. Oh, sorry. This. So this is the updated one. And we need to make this 1 because our target is to make this diagonal, this one, there, all 1, and make the other numbers 0. So to do that, we can, so this is 5. So we can write R2 is equal to 1/5 of R2. So 1/5 and 5 cancel, then our R2 will be 1. So we will write. So we will not be computing this one since on the R2 and the is 0. So if you multiply it, it will be just 0. So we'll now proceed with the others. So 1, 0, 0, and 0, and 3, and then the 1, and 5, 7. And also the 2, then negative 4, and 0. Then 4, negative 9, and negative 6, and then 6, negative 16, and negative 14. So now we will be solving this. So for the next one, we have 1. So 1/5. So the R2 of this column is 1. So the answer will be 1/5. Or you can convert it into decimal point. And for the next one, also 1/5. Since they are both 1. Yes. And also this, so 1/5. So 1/5 9 times 2. Oh, sorry. Divide by our R2. So that would be 2 over 1. So that would be 2. So this will be 2. So now we are done with this. And our next goal is to make this 0. So I will be just think of how we can make the 0, how can we make the diagonal 1, and the final answer. So I will not dive in the solution because it is not our main goal for the activity, because we will be using the similar softwares like MATLAB. So my final answer would be x1 is equal to -1, x2 is equal to 0.176, x3 -1, and x4 -2.128. I have written in my, oh, sorry. Oh, it is not visible. It is not visible. There. So this is my solution. And this is the final answer. When we manually compute this using a Gauss method, Gauss-Jordan method. Now we will be using the software, and we should get this answer. So from the GNU Octave, just click new and new script. And now we can type our code. So A is equal to 1, 2, sorry, 1. So I hope you have a copy of your activity so that you can easily input it. So the documents that they have given, and then 2, and then 4. Next, we have -1, mm, 2, 4, six, -1, and -3. So if you are wondering where did I get it, so when we go back here, so this is the A and this is the B, which will be I will into later on. X one, two, five. Then for the last one, 4, 2, and next for the B, our B is 6, 4, and Next hour end. What's nine? Okay. Real partial diabetic. Factorize eliminate. Display be running this code, and we should get the answer, should get this similar answer. So let's see. So run and then save. So here's the button. Okay. So let's just create one and copy. Let's discard and save first. Then I want it on my computer and name it Jordan. Let's run it and let's see on our command window. So this is the answer from the Ghost Jordan 1. So negative 1.0 to 40. Let's see here. So negative 1, close. Then 0.1760, 0.176, correct? Next, negative 1.0080 or negative 1, negative 1. And then next, 2.128. Let's see, 2.1280. So as we can see, we have we got the correct answer from our um octave from computing manually. Now we'll be proceeding to answering the question. So number one, suppose a zero-valued coefficient is placed in the A11 of the matrix. How would that be corrected? So what if A11 is 0? So what we can do is to swap rows in another row that has a non-zero value in that column. So this is called partial pivoting. And why we do this because when we divide by 0, it will be just undefined. And using this, it keeps the methods unstable. Stable, sorry. So there are a lot of ways to implement Gauss-Jordan method since the operations are not fixed for every matrix. Explain why you choose to implement it that way. What are the advantages and disadvantages of your program? So I have discussed earlier before we proceed on doing it on the software that so I use row normalization, which is making the diagonal one that making pivot is equal to 1. And row elimination will we make the column 0. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of this program? So number one, the advantage is simple and easy to understand. The disadvantage, it is much slower to solve than we using the Gauss elimination, unlike the Gauss Jordan elimination. So what can you conclude from this activity? So I can conclude that this activity requires time because in just a simple linear equation, we need a lot of elimination, computation, and using the softwares made it easier. So that's it. And thank you for listening and have a great day ahead.